Mark Tamas, I'm the Senior Vice President of Hotel Operations for Royal Caribbean International.
Can you talk a little about how you guys are reinvigorating your ships, amplifying the ships to attract a potentially younger audience?
Royal Amplified is a great fleet-wide program. It's about taking great ships, which we call our hardware, and amplifying them, bringing all sorts of new experiences, really for everybody, but we're also thinking about those new to cruise, the millennial audience, those that are probably open to cruising but never have, a little bit younger, and really focusing on whether it's entertainment, new entertainment offerings, new bar offerings, dining offerings, technology offerings, and really bring all of that to our existing fleet is called Royal Amplified.
You just mentioned technology. What role does technology play for that sector wanting to go on vacation but still stay connected?
You know, we listen to our guests a lot, and our guests tell us, although they're on vacation, today vacations often are shorter, and even while they're shorter, the guests need to be connected. Whether it's social media and socially connected, or maybe touching base with work or family, you know, it's really important on whatever the vacation is, whether it's on a cruise or here on Perfect Day CocoCay, it's about staying connected. Some of it is for bragging rights socially, posting those pictures, getting them uploaded quickly in real time, and some of it might actually just be checking in with the boss every now and then.
Can you talk a little about, specifically on the Navigator of the Seas, which we took to come over here to CocoCay, elements like laser tag, what that experience is like and how you see that connecting with that audience?
Navigator of the Seas is a great example of the Royal Amplified program. And as an example, some of the programming that we brought to the ship, like laser tag, not only is it laser tag, which obviously we didn't invent, but it's about how do we bring an experience around laser tag. And that becomes, you know, this outer space experience and this battle, but it's also a place where families can come together. You know, when I brought my kids on board, and my kids are millennials, you know, actually doing battle against dad was a highlight of their trip.
You guys still traditionally always have had arcades. How has that evolved on the ship experience?
You know, we're looking at everything on the ship. Arcades is a great example. So not only is our arcade experience fun, you know, now it's more about redemption. How do you win these great big prizes and a lot of technological prizes, whether it's iPads or iPhones or Beats headphones. But it's about, again, another experience where we can bring people together. They can have fun playing a game, all the while creating memories on Royal Caribbean International.
We'll get into the actual water park behind us in a minute, but the ships today have become floating water parks. Can you talk about that aspect of the Navigator and some of your other ships?
Yeah, a Navigator of the Seas, which was recently amplified, as well as many of our ships, we listened to our guests, and our guests told us that water slides and water features are really what they come to the ocean for. They come to a cruise experience for, and bringing the water slide experience on Navigator of the Seas was awesome. The blaster, the water slides that we have there. It's about creating experiences where families can come together. Tube Ride's a great example, where you can get two people in the tube screaming together. And you know, bringing that to life on Navigator of the Seas has been a great success.
What does an entire island open up when it comes to that angle of the water park concept?
I mean, the idea of taking Navigator of the Seas, one of our recently amplified ships, as the zip line's going overhead, and bringing her here to Perfect Day CocoCay is awesome, because this really opens up. I mean, what we can do here in the Thrill Water Park, obviously, we would need a couple of ships together to bring all of those slides. And the height, I mean, 135 feet in Daredevil's Peak, it's the tallest water slide in the hemisphere. So it's really given us the opportunity to bring great ships, recently amplified, short cruises, really catering to millennials and catering to everybody, and then bringing them here to Thrill Water Park on CocoCay has been a game changer for us.
This particular cruise takes place over the course of a weekend. What type of introduction does those short type of cruises have for people that maybe have never tried before?
You know, it's interesting because we're always searching for new guests, right? And so we call those guests new to cruise. And they often, the first taste of cruising is often on a shorter product, meaning a 3-day vacation, a quick weekend getaway, or a 4-day midweek vacation. So we know those guests were trying that. So we knew that if we could take one of our ships, many of our ships, through the Amplified program, and then create what we have here, a Perfect Day CocoCay, and combine those, that weekend getaway on the ship with a full day here at Perfect Day, we knew it would be game changing.
A lot of people are familiar with cruises as something either their parents or their grandparents do. How do you message to that audience that this is not the same experience that maybe they grew up hearing about from their relatives?
It's amazing. So Royal Caribbean, we've been in business for over 50 years. So we have guests of all ages, all age ranges, all demographics from all over the world. And the idea that kind of cruising is your grandparents' vacation is something that we've literally, changed. Taking our ships and amplifying them, bringing new experiences that speak to millennials and speak to new audiences, and then doing the same thing here on the island, Perfect Day CocoCay, a young family going on that weekend getaway. I mean, that weekend getaway can compete with any vacation.
When it comes to staying connected, can you talk a little about that perspective once you get on the island?
Absolutely. So on our ships across the world and everywhere in the fleet, we have Voom. We call Voom the fastest internet at sea, and it really is. And so on the ship, you're completely connected. What's cool is when you get off the ship, that same connection continues all around the island. So you can literally surf, you can stream, you can take your photos, you can immediately put it on all the social media platforms, and you can do that here through Voom on Perfect Day CocoCay.
Can you give us like a high level of what are slides? I believe 21 different slides on this island, and the different types of things people can come and do.
Absolutely. We have 21 different slides on Perfect Day CocoCay. We have slides in Splashaway Bay for the littlest kids, where they're really kind of learning to slide and building up that bravery, all the way up to the 135-foot Daredevil's Peak Tower. We've got the Great Thrill Waterpark. But what's really awesome, what I love about Perfect Day CocoCay is the idea that you could either thrill here in the water park, or up and away, our balloon that goes up 450 feet, or you can chill. You can get a book on the beach if that's your idea of a perfect day, or you can do a little bit of each. It's kind of like taking all of these great ingredients that we've put all over the island and literally creating your own perfect day.
And how will this island be expanding later this year?
So right now we've completed phase 1, which is everything that you see today. At the end of the year, we'll be opening Coco Beach Club, which is a really beautiful beach club on the south side of the island that even has overwater vistas, which are these beautiful bungalows right over the water that are floating, and just really a great space where you can create the perfect day.
And how does this concept play into the future of islands for Royal Caribbean?
So Perfect Day CocoCay is really the first in a collection. So we've announced that we are doing this literally around the world. But wherever we go in the world, the idea is that we'll create a perfect day for that market. And we'll dial up chill, we'll dial down chill, we'll dial up thrill, we'll dial down thrill. Around the world, everybody has a different idea of what, a thrilling experience would be. For example, here, a water park in North America, everyone would say that's thrilling. Where maybe over in, a different area, maybe in the South Pacific, the idea of snorkeling with unbelievable fish would be considered thrilling. So the idea that we're going to do this as a collection around the world is awesome. And wherever we go around the world, we're going to kind of take this idea of chill and thrill and dial it up and down to make sure it's perfect for those guests.
And just to give people a concept, an idea of the type of investment that goes into both the Navigator and this park, give us an idea of what kind of investment on your side.
Yeah, well, Royal Amplified is over $1 billion investment, and Perfect Day CocoCay was over a $250 million investment. So we're really serious about attracting millennials, attracting new to cruise, and not only attracting them, but then delivering on a great, memorable vacation. Whether it's making sure that they stay connected, whether it's through social media, or again, for maybe touching base with their boss at work, or it's these experiences that we're creating, whether it's in the food and beverage that we're creating, whether it's the water park, beautiful beach experiences. Perfect Day CocoCay is really the ultimate vacation.